I'm Ulla Lohmann, I'm an adventure photographer.
I'm Ivan D'Antonio and I'm a filmmaker.
Hi, my name is Robert Mark Lehmann, wildlife photographer and wildlife filmmaker.
My name is Martin Bissig. I'm based in Switzerland. I'm a Canon ambassador and I am an action, outdoor and sports photographer.
The Canon EOS R5 let me reimagine the way I shoot.
Schön.
I took the camera photographing the sunset at a beautiful lake and I saw a swan. So I tried focus tracking and the focus stayed on the swan even throughout the read.
Everything which was very hard to achieve for the last couple of years in terms of moving animals just became very easy.
Cool!
8K video, 4K slow motion and animal detecting. This is going to be the game changer for the wildlife photography and filmmaking industry for the next couple of years.
With 8K you can record the entire scene and then in post you can frame the shot. And you can also make a pan or a tilt. So it's free to you. The possibilities that open with 8K are so many. 3 wild horses came out of the woods. They were not so close and I wanted to switch my lens, but I knew that I could have lost that moment if I changed the lens. I was able to shoot the scene from the distance and then reframe it. If I didn't have this opportunity, I would have lost that beautiful moment.
The R5, it's a completely new ground that I can cover now. It really helps me to reimagine the shots that I take. For example, when I was checking the action, the jumps the athletes did, the skateboarder, the mountain biker, I could see every little hand movement, every little leg movement. I can see the bike turning around. This is not a compromise anymore now when it comes to filming in slow motion. I can use the full capacity of this camera to shoot 4K with 120 frames per second.
The camera is a great expedition partner. High quality video, high quality images with an amazing detail resolution and all these great features. I took the camera canyoning, which means you go down to narrow gorges with waterfalls, you jump in water pools. Not only that it's weatherproof, but it's also really fast, even in low light, to do focus tracking. So I photographed somebody jumping from a rock inside the water and the camera was just locking focus and I was able to do 20 frames per second whilst that person jumped in the water. The image stabilizer is also great for doing long exposures without a tripod. For example, in the canyon, I couldn't take a tripod with me because I had to jump through the gorge myself. So there, I was taking 2 seconds exposures, 1 second exposure handheld, not a problem at all.
Shooting in 8K with a full frame sensor with no crop is a game changer to me. A lot of times when I work, I'm in tiny spaces and the larger sensor gives me the ability to have a shallow depth of field in situations where it is almost impossible with a Super 35 sensor.
I can shoot open wide, I can shoot with the 85mm 1.2 when an athlete is approaching very fast and quick and is moving around, and I can make sure that with the 20 frames per second and the autofocus, every single shot of the whole sequence is fully in focus and perfectly fine. So this allows me to shoot in a way that I couldn't before.
To take great rock climbing pictures, you have to climb up the wall yourself to get the climbing partner and the scenery. So I'm dangling on the rock face, high up above in the air, and then I don't have time to do long time settings or like try to do again and again. My gear has to work. The camera really performs.
It has a big advantage in terms of autofocus systems. So even the sea eagle is coming from 100 meters away. It locks onto the sea eagle with the AF system and it keeps it in focus all the time during the flight. Even intensively turns and everything. It keeps it totally in focus. And I just have to press the shutter button and rush out the 20 frames per second images.
I consider it sort of my second A-cam, because I can rely on it in every situation, especially when I need to move fast or reach difficult angles, and the images are just incredible.
It pushes the boundaries of my creativity.
This is such an amazing piece of technology in such a small body.
It has so many amazing features to be able to deliver high quality footage for bigger productions.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna send this one back, Canon. I'm very, very sorry.